Well, I have to say that I've never heard of Othal Wallace before. I never heard about this case. And so I had to get up to speed because the other brother, his channel, Taylor House Publishing, I really love his channel. He puts together some great videos, great stories. And he was talking about Othal Wallace, who was convicted in the killing of this police officer, right? But what Taylor House Publishing did, which is really amazing about his channel, is he found another video of that very same deceased officer, and he's going damn near 0 to 60 against a black woman, and he slams her head on his cop car, and it really wasn't even called for. Like, he was just one of those people that think that he's going to be doing, The Shield. Remember the movie The Shield, or some of this Chicago PD, like torturing people. Like, he had that in his mind that this kind of policing is still gonna fly out here in these streets, right? And he pulled this black woman over. I'll link it in this video. He pulled her over for I don't know, and he wouldn't tell her why, and she just says, "Could you please tell me why?" I mean, it was just this is what you would ask any officer: Is there a reason why? Can you tell me the reason why you pulled me over? And this cop is getting madder and madder and madder, which will show you a pattern. And if you go to some of his other arrests, he was probably like this with every single black interaction that he had. 0 to 60. 0 to 60. So, from what Taylor House Publishing is saying, is that the officer, when he came across Othel Wallace, he was suspended. That's what he said. I'm gonna have to look at the video again. I think he said he was suspended. So he had no right to be walking up to him, walking up to his car and saying, do you live here? Do you live here? He wasn't even he wasn't even, if he's suspended, he had no right to be out there policing on the streets. Period. Period. So I'm looking at this video, and this news station, WKMG News of Click Drive or whatever, these people look like these. You got to watch the video. It was just pure bullshit. It was pure bullshit. We're gonna show the video. We're not gonna show the dude. Stop, man. And then how they heavily lean towards the officer. So if you want to listen to a brief spoiler, same thing. This black man is I guess he pulls into wherever, I don't know whether he lives there or whatever, and the officer comes out of nowhere, pulls open his door and says, "Do you live here? Do you?" And he starts 0 to 60 grabbing up on him. And this thing turns into a scuffle, and the brother, with like a John Wick maneuver. He must have been practicing, man. He pulled out the blicky and he popped him in the head. It was one shot, one kill. And I'm looking at his previous video, and I'm looking at what he's doing in this video, and I'm like, this guy is a piece of shit. He's an animal. He's an animal. And then you see his black police chief tap dancing. You see his black police. See, this is why we don't like a lot of these black police chiefs, man. This is the reason why we don't like a lot of black officers. A lot of black officers be tap dancing all freaking day. They don't have any real sympathy. They don't have any real sympathy for their people. when in the first video with the very same deceased officer with the black woman, the way he slams her head down on the ground for no reason. I mean, on the police hood for no reason. And when the black cop showed up, the black cop did not immediately say, hey, man, take your hand off of her head. I'm here. No, he's talking to her while this officer is just literally pushing her head into the police car for asking a question. The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. Job 9:24. It is absolutely the truth. And you know what? I'm glad that officer's gone. I'm glad he's gone. And if I was in the jury, I would acquit the man that killed him because he was a dangerous piece of shit. He was their Gollum. He was their Gollum. He was their Frankenstein monster that was created to harass and hurt our people. And you wonder why all these guys like this slip through the cracks? We hear stories of these guys failing their psychological tests, and that's just swept under the rug. And then when he gets involved in some shooting or some killing, then you find out this cop's extensive record of torturing people, shooting people, 0 to 60, beating people up, 0. Why do we constantly see a pattern? And then you get the racist whites that'll say it's called pattern recognition. It's called pattern recognition when we see your white racist officers that are constantly fucking with women and children primarily. This is what they do. This is what they do. When it's a black woman and she's by herself, it's 0 to 60. He's going to grab her, throw her down to the ground. I mean, it is what it is. And you know what? I've seen videos where they weren't even talking back. They weren't even getting mouthy. And these dudes, 0 to 60. But hey, Keisha, there's a lot of you that worship them so hard. So even when that happens, I really don't be feeling nothing. Because there's a lot of them, man. They love to worship Brad. It's just gotten insane. But the news station, the black police chief, they all conspired to make it seem like this dirtbag white racist cop is a victim. No, he is a wicked piece of shit. He was a torturer of our people. That's exactly who he was. And to hell with him.